Hi everybody, this video is dedicated to Tula. We just conducted a training session and did this activity here, and she asked that I do a screencast. So basically we're going to watch this video too there, and what's going to happen is at one point during the video there's going to be a question that comes up for the learner to answer, and we're going to be using some conditions to make sure that we go to the correct feedback based on the user's answer. So watching the video, something's going to happen. And we go to this question. Now, none of this looks very pretty. We're just focusing on the functions at this point. So we're going to answer the question, what did the chef throw in the pan? I'll say alcohol and submit. And that'll take me to this feedback layer that says, yep, you were right. That's what he did. If we got the question wrong, I'm just going to replay that. So we're just replaying that. He's going to throw the stuff in the pan. And here comes our question. Now I'm going to answer it incorrectly. So choose water, or I can choose oil, either one. And when I submit, it takes me to the incorrect layer, and it's telling me which one was the actual correct answer. And obviously you can add any other feedback on these layers as you would like. So let's just have a look at how we did that. So back in my slide, I've got a base layer with the video button that shows layer video 2 when the user clicks the button. So far so good. We've got a layer here that contains the video, and we've got 3 more layers. One is the question layer, the other one is the correct feedback layer, and the other one is the incorrect feedback layer. Now I'll just note here that these are not quiz questions that we're using. They're just formative activities that we're creating within the course. So on the question layer, basically what we're going to do is we're going to attach some triggers to the submit button based on the user's answer. So as you can see, the way that I've built this question is I've got a text box for each of these options, and then I've got a radio button, for each of these options as well. And radio buttons are elements on the slide just like anything else. So the way to do that is just to go to insert. You probably can't see that, but under controls you can select radio button and insert however many you need. So they become elements here on your timeline, and I've renamed them as you do with everything in your timeline: oil, water, alcohol, so they're easy to identify. So then all I need to do is insert a trigger that says show layer correct when the user clicks the submit button, which is that one, and this one I didn't label, but if you scroll over it like that, it'll show you which one it is. And this is where we are going to add our condition. So we're going to show the layer correct, but only on the condition. So add a condition that the shape alcohol, because that was our correct answer, we think anyway, is equal to, we don't want it to be equal to normal, we want it to be equal to selected, right? So basically what we're doing is we're saying show layer correct when the user clicks the submit button, but only if the radio button alcohol is selected. And OK. So I've just duplicated that one. We already had that one in place. And then for the incorrect feedback, we are going to say show layer incorrect when the user clicks the submit button, but on the condition that the shape oil is equal to selected. Add another condition, or the shape water is equal to selected. So we could have said and, but we want the submit button to take us to the incorrect layer whether the user selects water or oil. Not both of them, but just one or the other will take us to that incorrect layer. And that's pretty much it. On the correct and incorrect layers, basically we've turned the button into a back button that just takes us back to the video 2 layer to finish watching the video, and the same on the incorrect layer. And like I said, you can format these however you like. We weren't focusing on that in this exercise. So I hope that helps.